If you like movies about the golden age of Hollywood, 1940s and 1950s movies, this is the movie for you.
Well, I'm not going home.
We've got too far! A day may come when the courage of men fails, but it is not this day.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
A person grits his teeth and shows real determination.
Failure is not an option.
That's how winning is done.
Believe me when I say
We can break this army here.
At a time.
And they will know what we can do!
Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
this is your time. Seize the day.
That's the Chicago way.
Who's with me?
No, my name is the Lord. When I tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our Independence Day.
Hail Caesar! Starring Josh Brolin, Scarlett Johansson, Channing Tatum, and George Clooney. I'm mentioning the people that I'm familiar with in this movie, that I know real well already, okay? Okay, this movie focuses around an actor known as Brad Whitlock. He gets kidnapped, and they have a ransom for him. But don't be fooled by that plot, okay? He gets kidnapped, and they want money for him, okay? No, this movie really, it doesn't deal with the underbelly of Hollywood, but it does kind of pitches the idea that these are different. You see different performances on this movie. You see different situations on this movie. So this movie doesn't really have a plot. It just it's basically Josh Brolin plays somebody who has to solve all these different actors' problems. Okay, so he has to go to different people. He gets to different situations and different types of lives are in this movie. And this movie overall, it's funny in a sense. If you're into movies that are funny with an old sense of humor, like I said, if you're not into these kind of movies, you probably won't think this movie's funny at all. But overall, this movie, I enjoyed this movie. I think it was. What I liked about it is the homage to the 1940s and 1950s movie style. Because as a child, I used to like to watch movies like that for some odd reason. That a child my age watching movies in black and white or just old movies from that era is just odd. Okay, that's what I used to like to. And this movie kind of that's what the movie really is really about. It's not really the movie Hail Caesar about the movie within a movie. It's more like you get to see like for instance, Scarlett Johansson plays kind of like a mermaid. She has this really extravagant, amazing, really well put scene of her being a mermaid, and she performs and stuff. Does kind of like it looks awesome. It looks amazing. She looks gorgeous. And she kind of plays somebody that has like a really bad taste in guys and stuff, and a lot of that really what I really see on this movie is they're just kind of showing different types of actors from that period, because a lot of actresses from that period were dating really unattractive guys for some reason, and that's what her character is playing, because I don't really hear her name being mentioned at all in this movie. So Channing Tatum plays he does like a tap dancing scene. I can't see Channing Tatum do tap dancing. He sings on this movie. So like I said, this movie's not going to be for everybody. It's just going to be for the real movie fan in all of us. What they could come up with if Hollywood kind of plays a parody of itself on this movie. That's what you basically see on this movie. So Channing Tatum is kind of like a sailor. He looks pretty goofy. He's singing and stuff, and Josh Brolin, like I said, kind of steals this movie. His performance on this movie really knocks it out of the park, and I think George Clooney did a really good job too. He's very old style of humor, really. This is and a lot of the sets on this movie were just amazing. The cinematography were amazing. The scenes, the costumes were awesome, amazing, wow. And a lot of this stuff gets lost when you don't have a really good movie, when you don't really have a point to the movie, because there's a lot of different stuff, points being made on this movie. There's politics, there's religion, there's the underbelly of Hollywood, you know, and don't be fooled by that. Just sit back and enjoy this movie. If you're really into movies like this, you should definitely check this one out, because it's definitely, whether we like it or not, it's the year-end list for best movies of the year or something like that. It's a comedy, it's really, but there's also a lot of great situations on this movie. There's a lot of different stuff. It's just he's basically walking through all these different actors on this movie and all their problems, and he has to solve them. So this guy's Josh Brolin basically he plays a studio problem solver. Jumps around different people's situations. He has to solve them. Kind of stylish movies, very lavish sets, very amazing costumes and all that. And that's what you basically see on this movie. From scene to scene, it looks amazing. It's basically Hollywood poking fun at itself and showing and appreciating, looking back at itself at the golden age of Hollywood and making a comedy out of it. And it's up to, at times you're not going to understand what the hell is going on in this movie. You're not going to really put your finger on what's happening, but you're going to enjoy it. But you're gonna want to check it out. I definitely want to see this movie once, but then after that I'll probably forget about it. So I give this movie a 7 out of 10 because I'm gonna watch it again maybe. You're gonna see it, and then you're just gonna kind of forget about it altogether, and you're not gonna. So I wouldn't buy this movie on DVD or Blu-ray, but I definitely want to see it. It's one of the most original, innovative movies of Hollywood, and Hollywood definitely did this movie to, like I said, to pay an homage to the 1940s, to the 1950s actors and situations and directors, and the entire cast is really great. I love this. This is what I love about a movie. When you see great actors, when you see good situations, and a lot of times you probably get lost with the comedy on this movie. You probably won't get it. I didn't get it at times, but definitely check it out. All right, if you like what you see here, you want to support this vlog, you want to subscribe to this channel, please do so. And thank you for everybody who's been subscribing to my channel, and I truly appreciate it. All right, you guys, I'll see you soon.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Ta-da!
Come out to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think would fly, think.
The price is wrong.
You got knocked up.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
This is Sparta!
He slimed me.
Who? The her.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
I'll be back.